Hello everyone, I want to say first that this video is unscripted. I feel like I have been doing a lot of unscripted videos. I'm just gonna say second semester of school has been a lot harder. Like, I'm not trying to write a script, I'm just trying to, let me just make the video. But today I want to talk about streaming because there's been some talk, about like how hard streaming really is compared to like a 9-to-5 job. A popular streamer, HasanAbi, made like this controversial take. A lot of people didn't like his take that streaming is like more socially draining than working a 9-to-5, and it sucks your soul out. And I'm not saying that streaming is like this completely easy job, because a lot of people are angry because they think he's like more fortunate than he realizes, and I kind of believe that's true. But I'm just saying streaming is completely easy. But I want to talk about why I honestly think that streaming is a pretty good job to have, honestly, if it's stable. Especially like in HasanAbi's place. I'm not gonna completely like talk about him. I just want to talk about the job in general for the most part. So here's like my take on it. If you have a job in streaming, it's a stable job, like you're making enough money to support yourself, I think it's a pretty like good job to have, like compared to a lot of others. And the main reason is because you're independent. The way I'm thinking, when you're in like a 9-to-5 job, you don't have a much freedom. You don't really have all the control over your hours, and you have a boss, you have to follow their rules. Like, I feel like with streaming, like the only thing you have to follow is the terms and conditions of like the app you're on, whether it be like YouTube or Twitch. Like, that is all you have to follow, and then it's all up to you what you're doing on the platform. You are your own boss, technically, which means you control your own hours. You get to stream for as long as you want, do whatever you want. I don't understand how that's like a terrible job. One of HasanAbi's complaints was that streaming for 9 hours, like, it takes a lot of effort. Like like I said, socially draining, soul sucking. It's just a lot of time streaming. But I feel like if you're in HasanAbi's position where you're making more than enough money to support yourself, bro, you can take a break if you want to. Like, you can take a vacation. You do not even have to be doing this. And at his level of popularity, I'm honestly thinking to myself, if he doesn't like streaming, he could just switch to making videos. He could probably go on YouTube and get a good following because people know who he is. And he would just have to make videos. He doesn't have to sit there for 9 hours. He gets to plan things. And with popularity on Twitch or something, it's very freeing. Like, I can't see how it's worse than a 9-to-5. Don't get me wrong, I'm a strong believer that money doesn't matter if you're in a job that you're unhappy with, but I honestly don't believe HasanAbi's unhappy with his job. Like, come on. Because if he really was, like I said, he could simply just change it, and maybe he would like make less money, but I feel like he would still be making quite a bit of money, and he would be doing something that he enjoys more. There is a solution to this problem. There is so much independence, I feel, with streaming. And I'm not saying it's easy. I feel like a lot of popular streamers do have to put in a lot of effort. And of course it costs money. Like, I mean, if you look at my setup, it could be better. But listen, I don't have thousands of dollars on me. But yeah, like, you do have to spend money, and it does take an effort. You have to be engaging. Well, actually, some streamers don't. I take that back. Some streamers do not have to be engaging, honestly. Some streamers just put on a video and watch it. That's actually so annoying to me. But there is some effort needed for it, and there is some talent, and I can understand how streaming 9 hours a day for like money, especially if you're making like the bare minimum, like, can be draining. It's something you want to do, but now it's getting to the point where it's something you have to do because you're not making enough. I feel like in HasanAbi's situation, he can switch his content if he wants to. I just feel like if you're in a job where you're free for the most part, you're able to control your own hours, you're able to control what you're doing, it's probably better than a 9-to-5 if you're making a stable income too. Like I said, happiness over money. I feel like in most jobs where you're independent, you're bound to be more happy than in a job where you're being controlled. Not only are you happy, hopefully, in your independence, you're making money. I think streaming, if you become successful like HasanAbi, is a pretty great job. I'm not saying it's for everyone, but if he found something that he's good at, and I hope, I mean, he keeps doing it. Like, he's complaining, but he keeps doing it, so I'm assuming that he's pretty happy in this job. I mean, he has enough money to quit, guys. Come on now. But I'm assuming he's happy in this job and he's making money. So, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty good career to have. And for any streamer who is making money and is happy and independent, I feel like it's a good job. Like, why are you complaining? I'm not saying that he said that a 9 to 5 is easier, but like, why are you complaining to begin with? Like, I feel like that comparison shouldn't be made. It really shouldn't. Come on now. He's more fortunate than he thinks. But that's it. I think that's all I had to say. Like I said, unscripted, I just talked. I don't think I have any more to say on that. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like it, subscribe if you want more content like this, and I will see you guys next time.